Hey, all my nerd geeks and dorks, and welcome to Raddcast, the podcast where your nerd card is accepted. And with me today, as always, my friend and co-host, we have Adam.
Hello, everybody.
And I'm vacationing Dave.
Are you officially on vacation now?
I'm officially on vacation. Officially on vacation now. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Hell yeah, man.
So, for those of you who are listening to us, the sound quality is going to sound not as good as normal because we are trying out Google Hangouts, and we're also broadcasting this live. So, but we didn't tell anybody, so we're not going to get anybody to hop on and be like, "Oh, they're broadcasting now." Right. Yeah, Google Hangouts is way super cool. So I'm kind of a fan, and I'm kind of anxious to see how this will turn out, like doing a show this way as opposed to what we've always done before where we record on a camera. We'll probably still end up going back to the camera because we can have better quality shows, but it doesn't hurt to give this a try every once in a while and just to see what it's like.
Awesome. I don't know, man. What the fuck's been going on, dude? I got new glasses. I can see in HD now.
Cool. Yeah, there's like a thing, a line in your glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can actually see through.
It's
them.
like decorative. No, you can't see through it. It's just decorative. It's just, I don't know, just decoration on the actual frame. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things like you don't realize unless you're somebody that wears glasses. But you don't really realize on how bad your eyesight has gotten or how much your prescription has changed until you get new glasses, and all of a sudden you're like looking at trees and they're not just big green clumps anymore. They actually have some sort of detail to them. It's like, whoa, what happened? It's
always nice to know that your eyes degrade over time,
right?
And stuff, and you never notice it. Like that's the thing is like you'll never notice that it's degraded as bad as it has.
It's just that thing of like, oh crap. Yeah, guess I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I mean, my eyes have been doing that for years. So
right.
It's like I think I got my first pair of glasses when I was 12, and that was it. I was in junior high, and then like it was like the day you show up with glasses, everybody's like on your ass.
You're like, oh, 4 eyes.
I actually got into like 2 fights in school.
Really?
Like at the first day of having my glasses, like. People started like just thinking they could pick on me, and I was like, I'm still the dude who kick your ass. Why did you try that?
I don't know, man. Like I never had to wear glasses. I guess like what really told me, hey, your eyes suck now was whenever I was I don't remember how old. I think I was 22 whenever I had to go renew my driver's license, and I couldn't see the damn thing to pass it, and I had to go get glasses so that way I could pass the. No, it was before. Maybe I was 18. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Either way, so yeah, that's about it. Riveting fucking story. I know.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Let's talk about our glasses.
Yes, but I got new glasses. Although they don't look too much different, but they're thinner on the side here. They used to be thick, but you know. That's about it. That's all I've been up to. I actually got some prescription sunglasses too, so I feel like Joe Cool Smooth and shit like that. So
that's cool. Yeah, sunglasses are awesome.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Especially out here.
And I've never had a pair before, besides just like regular crap glasses or whatever. And so these are actually prescription. I'm like, what up, dude?
That's pretty badass.
Fuck
yeah, I found this website, and apparently like Jason Schwartzman is like the spokesperson for him. It's just like. All I see him is like the dude from, God damn it, I fucking lost it. Yeah, already. I've already started.
That happens.
Yeah, the little comic book movie with the kid in the cartoon and the like video game references all over the place.
Oh shit, Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim, yeah.
Okay.
He's the bad guy in.
Oh, I got yes.
He always plays like, and so he's always got those goddamn glasses on. And so now there's like this website just like, hey, we sell those exact same goddamn glasses.
Oh.
Go goddamn buy them. Right. God damn it.
I was about to say, are they goddamn brand?
So, yeah, I don't know if it's like hipster or not. I don't really care, but
hipsters are us. I don't know. Anywho.
It's not very hipster if they say they're hipster. Like the
Right.
whole idea is like we're not hipster. That would be the name of the store.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. Once you know the name of the store, we're closing because it's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Once this guy learns it, it's not cool.
So I
The store's called "We've been doing this long before you have."
right. So I leave for Celebration in a day, I guess. Technically, as of right now, I leave for Celebration in 1 day.
Cool.
Fuck yes, dude. I'm stoked. Super scared of flying. I hate flying. I don't like it. I'm a tall guy, so it's uncomfortable for me. I think it's kind of funny on how airlines always make a big deal about fat people and flying and shit like that and want to charge them like extra money for it. And it's like, well, dude, you're not doing anything, awesome for us tall folk either. So you should at least be accommodating in that factor whenever it's like, well, your ass is too wide to comfortably fit in the seat. So therefore, we're going to charge you to sit in 2 seats.
Well, yeah, but you're not getting the Kevin Smith kick you off the airline treatment. You're just a tall dude.
No, exactly. No, that's that. I mean, yeah, that's what I was getting at. Was just like it sucks that it's like they'll be like, well, we're gonna charge you to check your bags and blah blah blah. But yeah, I was just getting at the whole like tall thing and having to I seriously literally have to fold my legs and underneath me whenever I fly, dude, and because if not, like my knees are completely and totally ground into the seat in front of me, and heaven forbid if they decide to like lean their seat back, it's like, oh Jesus Christ, really, dude? Is that necessary?
The best thing for flying is like watch Come Fly With Me, and they have like the ad with Omar Baba, and he's like, our airplanes have plenty of room, and he's got like the 3 midgets sitting in the chairs.
Yeah. The one that he said they what is it that they have so much room that they can lay down, but he's like the seat is vertical.
Oh yeah. We have new feature on planes.
Right.
Now you can lay down in comfort.
Exactly. Oh jeez.
I did get an email today from American Airlines Center.
Oh, what pretty tell? I already know what it is, but I'm going to ask you what it is just for the sakes of the show.
Thanks for playing along.
What email was it?
It was the Batman Live email.
No way!
And I posted a little video up on our Facebook.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Did I show enough enthusiasm in that bit for you to send?
You sure did.
Awesome.
More so than what the time dictates, but okay.
This is my prime time, dude. I don't know why everybody's always like, oh, dude, I'm so tired. It's like I'm usually at work this time. Well, no, I guess I'm usually off because it's 1-something. So I usually get off around midnight or 1. It depends.
You get that, like,
overtime.
I'm off of work second wind.
Exactly. It's just that. It's just elated joy is what it is. Like, yay, I get to go home for the few hours that I get to be there for going back to work.
I am going to try my hardest to go buy tickets for it. It's like around for 5 days.
When is it?
It's December. I want to say it's like December, like 10th through the 15th or 12th through the 17th or something like that.
Awesome.
So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you love Batman and you don't mind seeing like a carnival version of it, I mean, it's not going to be any worse than like any Joel Schumacher Batman. So
yeah.
See, and that was the thing that I was like, I was kind of hoping I'd get a troll on that, where somebody was like, oh, this is just going to be like this Joel Schumacher Batman. Yes and no. The thing is like, the last two, like Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, they were horrible, horrible movies. But if that was a stage production, that'd be badass.
Right? Then you wouldn't be able to see the nips on the Batsuit or the gratuitous ass shot of Robin.
Well, it's not only that, but it's more of like, the bright, like fluorescent green bad guys and shit like that. There were gangs and they painted everything fluorescent color. So you had fluorescent green and fluorescent orange and like this horrible, like awful stuff. But see, that would be fine in a Batman Live where it's just like a bunch of like Cirque du Soleil people like running around doing flips and stuff. And it actually looks really cool, like from all the stuff that I've seen. So
fucking neat. Awesome. Yeah, I'd like to check it out. It just depends on like money wise if I can afford it.
That's the thing. I already had. There was somebody on Facebook with us earlier, and they were just like, "Man, it'd be awesome if like Ticketmaster wasn't involved." And I was like, "Well, let's AAC. It's going to be Ticketmaster. So
Was this guy's name Pearl Jam?
no, but that was what's coming across my mind is like
Yeah.
Eddie Vedder is a fan of Raddcast.
I wonder how many people like don't get that reference because they're too young.
God.
I don't even want to think about it, dude. Like that was a big thing like back in the day. I actually went and saw Pearl Jam like because you couldn't like, and that the only reason really why I went is because you couldn't get tickets because they wouldn't go through Ticketmaster. They would only use like mom and pop places or whatever. And so I saw them in Austin at South Park Meadows, and the Ramones opened up for them. So it was pretty cool. I got to see the Ramones before they all pretty much died. So they're all pretty.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was pretty rad, but you know.
Yeah, I think there's one member left of the Ramones.
Something, I don't know. But yeah, that's what rock and roll does to you kids. It makes you die. I don't know.
Man, well, I mean, they were all fucked up in some form or another. But I love the Ramones. I'm a big fan of the Ramones.
Oh, I forgot to turn my phone on silent.
God damn it, Dave.
Some people's kids, dude. I doubt that even came through because I just barely heard it, but.
Who was it? Let's find out.
Let's see. That was a notification.
Oh, that was a Facebook.
Yeah, it was a Facebook notification. Facebook.
Anything important or
No, somebody commented on somebody's status that I commented on earlier.
Oh, that's one of the worst things of Facebook right now is like you make a comment on somebody's comment or somebody's like little status or whatever, and then you get an update every single time somebody puts a comment on it.
Yeah, never comment on somebody's relationship status.
Never comment on a chick's relationship status.
Yeah. I think most people find that out by default, and it's just like, oh crap, why'd I do this? If you haven't found that out by default, now you know. And it's like G.I. Joe says, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, well, I hate Facebook. I'm turning to like, I just really dislike Facebook.
I don't know. I don't mind it. To me, it's a lot of time killer. Like most people, they go to the bathroom with the magazine. I go to the bathroom with Facebook pretty much.
Dude, but I mean, it's like so clunky. Like the app barely works. The website barely works.
And that's what gets me, man, is like back before they started doing all these damn updates, dude, the Facebook app worked just fine on iPhone, man. And now, like, I know it works crappy on both Google phones and Apple phones, it seems like, because I have a bunch of friends that have, well, I can't say Google phones, I'm sorry. I guess a lot of them use Samsungs, and I guess one friend of mine uses...
Well, they're Android phones, is what you're getting at.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and they suck. Like, they hate it. They're like, oh my God, this damn Facebook app, blah, 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 blah. So...
Yeah, what's going on, Facebook? That would be like the best joke in the world if, like, Zimmerman built, like, Facebook and it worked really well, and then, like, did all this stuff just for a big joke. Like, we're going to crash stocks, we're going to, like, make it all shitty. Just so I could chuckle one day. Be like, hey.
Right. I just wonder how many people would lose their shit if, like, Facebook, like, crashed for, like, 2 weeks and nobody could use Facebook.
You'd probably get a heavier flow into Twitter, and then, like, MySpace would come back.
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure there's probably some people out there that would like wind up doing. You'd have like mass exodus suicides, like lemmings going off the cliff or something like that, man. Like,
have you ever gone back to your MySpace account just to see if it's still there and see what's going on with it?
It's still there in limbo. I'm still like 28 years old or something.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, actually, I'm still married on MySpace. So that gives you an idea. That was 2 years ago. I just now realized, hey, that was 2 years ago this month.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, because the last time I went to Celebration was when all that bullshit went down. So
I say congratulations.
Right? Hey, it's been an interesting ride. Everybody should get divorced at least once, just to know what it's all about, I guess, and realize all the bullshit that you have to go through. But,
I don't know, but since then we've got Raddcast,
right? And I got a lot more Star Wars shit, and
You're not ever gonna have anybody complaining, be like, "What's with all the Star Wars stuff?"
That was what was cool about her, dude. Just like I got to say, the one thing about my ex that was really badass is she was just as big of a Star Wars nerd as what I was. In fact, there was one time we went to Star Wars fan days, and it was back when they used to do it over in Plano, and we were walking through, and all of a sudden she just like stops and goes, "Toys!" and like fucking makes a beeline. I was like, oh, I knew there was a reason why I married you. Like, and then we walk in, and she found this badass Royal Guard made by Kotobukiya, and it was just amazing. It was like that was the first high-end Star Wars. I say high-end because it was like $100, but I mean Kotobukiya is kind of in that mid-level, I guess, or whatever, where you have like high-end,
it's
like
high-end when you're usually used to
time.
paying like $9.95.
Yeah,
for like
exactly.
For like an action figure,
10 times the price of an action figure, pretty much at that point in time. So. But yeah, I mean, so it was really cool. So that's kind of what spurred my high end collection. Beforehand, it was just a few figures here and there, and then all of a sudden, it blossomed into an obsession almost. Like, I don't know. I guess that's the only way you could call it. It's like a lot of disappointment at Hasbro after that. Yes. Speaking of which, just a little piece of news, real fast. I don't know if anybody out there has heard. I don't know how many Hasbro collectors we have that actually listen or watch the show, but a little bit of disappointment there. Pretty much they're going to do one show exclusive a year, and you can pretty much guess what show that's going to be because they're going to hit the biggest one that they do.
So they're just going to do San Diego Comic-Con?
They're just going to do San Diego Comic-Con every year now. No more New York Comic-Con. I think pretty much Hasbro's going to have a presence. They're having a booth at Celebration. But after that, from what I understand, that the only time they'll ever have a booth after that at conventions is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. Unless it's something outside of the U.S. or
that really doesn't make sense to me because I'd figure that would be a big profit-making opportunity.
I would think so also, but I'm starting to believe, well, I mean, a lot of times with their exclusives, sometimes they sell out really fast, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can get the exclusives like a year later down the road. And the thing is they spend so much money in the tooling and the making the molds and the design of the actual figures that a lot of times with those exclusives, they just break even unless it's San Diego, and then of course then they pretty much almost sell out of everything, and then what they don't sell out of, they sell online, which takes away from the whole reasoning of their idea of the show exclusive. I don't know. That's something that's got my goat in a crawl right now, pretty much.
I get it. I mean, at least it gives some people the opportunity to purchase something if you couldn't drive or fly halfway across the country or all the way across the country to get it. So.
No, and I agree, but in their idea, like whenever they said with in the interview with Star Wars Action News, they said that they wouldn't take the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and sell it at Star Wars Celebration 6 because they wanted it to be a special and exclusive at the San Diego show. So therefore, you're really taking away from that exclusivity. Is that a word?
Yeah, exclusivity is a word.
You're taking away the exclusivity of that item by taking it and selling it on the internet for 5 days afterwards. They did that with the Helicarrier. They did that with pretty much almost everything except for a few of the Marvel. Like a few of the Marvel ones sold out really, really quick. Like the I guess it was the 3-pack with I think it was Archangel, Wolverine, and somebody else I can't think of.
It was like the new X-Force or something.
Yeah, something like that. But the Archangel was amazing, and that's the reason why it sold out. Like, it was so badass. It was a Marvel Legend, so they were the 6-inch figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what they could do is, because if the cost of the exclusive is what the problem is, just make one exclusive and just be at the cons with that exclusive.
That seems like a good idea to me. I mean, that's because Star Wars Celebration 5, they had, I think it was 4 exclusives. They had, I take it back. I guess it was 3. They had the 2-pack that I bought that was Forlom and Zuckuss on the vintage card and the little package thing where the names were swapped around. And then they had 2 comic packs, but the comic packs were only exclusives because they were supposed to be store exclusives, and I can't remember what store they were supposed to be exclusive to. I think it might have been Walmart or whatever. But one of them was seriously Fixer and Cammy. And I don't know, are you familiar with who Fixer and Cammy are?
No.
Okay. So, in the original uncut film of Star Wars, there's two people called Fixer and Cammy. And these two people, they are in Tashi's station whenever Biggs gets back, and Luke has a race with Fixer. And pretty much they did a comic pack that had Fixer and Cammy in it. So it's just kind of like, it's almost like, really, who really wanted to buy that? That just, I don't know. Some people want that crap. I'm the type of collector that's like, dude, don't give me that shit. Other collectors complain about having 500 Lukes. I will take another Luke that's in a badass package than two people I just don't give a fuck about because they're never in the movie.
Well, that's what I don't understand is, like, they don't have to do, 4 exclusives. They could make one exclusive figure for that year. This is the exclusive figure for,
Yeah, and
20 here's the exclusive figure for 2013. If you want to pick it up, go to these conventions.
No, okay.
And then whatever they have left over extra, in 2014, then they could sell the rest of that off on the internet, and then you get your, But the whole idea of like, oh well, we're going to make all these different exclusive figures, and if it's the cost, if it really is the cost that's offsetting stuff, I don't know what it is, dude, because I think they're just, I don't know if it's them or stores or what, but like I just don't see a lot of stuff in the lines that I thought was worth purchasing as of recent.
Yeah, well, not only that, the whole shipping also. I mean, we were commenting on that just the other day. But I hear that more Avengers figures, action figures, are actually finally hitting the stores. Like I hear that Walmart's restocking on the 6-inch movie Avengers that were really, really hard to find. So, but I don't know. I'll still take them over anything made by Mattel just because the articulation and the sculpts and paint apps are better. Although the new Batman line by Mattel does look good. It's just the articulation's not there, man. I mean, it's like playing with the old school Kenner
maybe
figures.
Maybe that's why I dig them.
Yeah,
like that articulation's gone, and that the little action figure's only like $6.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. $5.99 to $8.99 or $9.99 for a Hasbro figure. It's. I can see where kids would be wanting the cheaper one, or the moms would be wanting, or not necessarily moms, sorry, but parents wanting to buy the cheaper figure compared to the one that's, almost an hour's worth of work for some people,
Yeah, I mean, well, there's that, and it's just like, and I think they really did a smart thing. I mean, if you're gonna collect those Batman figures, they're just a bunch of repaints.
Oh, dude, yeah.
There's like maybe 2 molds of Batman's
There's really
head.
no different skulls or molds for it.
It's just repaints.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just repaint. Let's see how many different Batmans we can do. Let's give this one green body.
Red, this one's red and silver, and this one's bright blue.
Yeah.
And I would still love to find that like black one with the face mask that covers all of his face.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I'm keeping an eye out for.
Cool.
But you ready to move on to news?
Sure enough.
Saturday's Supercade will return after these messages.
SpaghettiOs presents Mr. O and his lunchtime show.
Today, Professor Popple has cooked up some nutritious dishes.
Protein is important to children, so ta-da! Protein Power Punch. And for iron, my steam iron stew. What do kids like at noon?
Neat round spaghetti you can eat with a spoon.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
And SpaghettiOs with meatballs are more than just delicious, they're nutritious.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Throughout time, people have asked, which came first, the chicken Or the egg. Maybe it was a Manglore, like Manglore Demon. You can pretend to hatch Manglore Dragon and Manglizard, too. Each sold separately in a make-believe egg. You can stretch them, squash them, take them apart. They'll return almost like new to their original forms. So if you want to hatch up some fun, you can crack open a Manglore. The Manglores, Manglore Demon, Manglore Dragon, and Manglizard. Each sold separately from Ideal.
Do you have any DFS?
I don't have a DSFU, man. I thought you had found a DSFU.
Well, I got a quick one, and it's not, but I don't remember it word for word or anything like that. But Juggalos, man.
Juggalos. What is a Juggalo? I don't know.
Juggalo, if you don't know, is a fan of the Insane Clown Posse, the ICP.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Backyard wrestling. Really
High
shitty
school fight music.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Juggalos for a second because they entertain me.
Yeah, and the what is a Juggalo? I don't know. That was actually a lyric from one of their songs, and for some reason
I've only heard like a remix of the Great Malenko, and that's about all I've heard.
Oh, okay.
I can't really. One, I'm not really into rap, and two, the whole like two white dudes rapping just doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's one for all you Juggalos. Pour out some Faygo for your homies.
Yeah.
By the, have you ever had Faygo, by the way?
No, I haven't, but we used to have a shit ton of it at this house that I rented with 3 other buddies of mine, because this other guy that used to come over and hang out all the time, he was a big ICP fan.
He was a Juggalo.
He was a Juggalo, and he had just cases upon cases upon cases of Faygo, and he brought all these cases of Faygo over to the house, and none of us drank it. We're like, what the hell are we going to do with this? Well, my buddy Doug had a samurai sword, or katana, whatever you want to call it. So we got creative one day on the front porch on the banister of the rent house, and had to replace a banister pretty much. But it was fucking fun.
Well, man, Faygo is super cheap, so yeah, you can have cases and cases and cases of it, and yeah, it's really not that bad. I'm a big fan of like cheap ass sodas.
I got you.
I like my Shasta.
Shasta.
Back in the day, we used to have chocolate Shasta, which was
Big
pretty
K.
awesome. Big K's all right, but yeah, Faygo's it's all right. But
Word.
yeah, it's just cheap soda. But anyway, the reason why we bring up the Juggalos is because they are now on they're on FBI's gang list.
What? That's just...
That's right, homies.
Juggas. I don't know, dude. I don't know how to respond to that, dude.
Neither do I. But
it's just like, really? You're giving these guys way too much credit, man. There's like 2 Juggalos in the world.
Apparently not. Apparently there's enough to be on the gang list of the FBI. And so, in retaliation, ICP has hired a lawyer who is currently looking for people who have been harassed or detained or not hired by a job or anything like that because you are a Juggalo.
Oh, dude, I could say something really mean about Juggalos right now.
Go ahead.
I was going to say they probably didn't get hired by the job because they didn't have a high school education.
Or teeth.
Probably had some neck tattoos. I can't say, dude. I've got lots of tattoos, but I'm not going to get fucking neck tattoos, man.
I'm not going to be a Juggalo. I'm sure there's like a Juggalo podcast somewhere that's gonna like
the Juggacast.
Hey, my ninjas, what's going on?
Is your name Wendell?
Wow, does he use that?
Yeah, dude, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lead singer that would do that. He'd be like, "Hey, my ninjas, what's up?"
Oh,
And I'm like,
Jesus Christ. Anywho.
damn it, dude.
Yeah, this guy.
So Juggalos are now on a not really a wanted list, but you know there's actually official documentation of Juggalos being dangerous and gang-like. The only danger is like sugar overload on drinking too much Faygo.
Right.
Saying stupid shit to, like, you know, another rapper.
I gotta know.
I don't know who to. Yeah, I don't know who
what
to
to
feel
say, dude.
more shame for,
I
like our FBI or the fact that Juggalos are getting picked on by the FBI. But yeah, so that's sort of a DSFU.
Yeah, I agree.
I wish I had, you know, done a little bit better. I would have like pulled the story and read it, but yeah. So Juggalos are in danger of being endangered.
They're an endangered species.
Juggalos, the endangered species. There's our podcast title for this one.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so...
Okay, well, I'm going to hop on to Comic Book Wednesday. New Comic Book Wednesday for August 22nd. And this list is coming from the leagueofcomicgeeks.com. Venom number 23, The Masters of Evil. I think I've said this several times. If you're not picking up the new Venom series, you are missing out hardcore. Super cool. This time, the storyline is the Avengers task Venom with taking down Damian Hellstorm. I don't know who Damian Hellstorm is, but that the new Venom is interacting with the Avengers is pretty interesting to me.
It's pretty cool.
And that was from Marvel Comics, of course. Again, from Marvel, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, number 4. It's the conclusion to Deadpool's rampage, hacking and slashing through the Marvel Universe. Before Watchmen, number 1, Dr. Manhattan. Or Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan, number 1. Something like that. From DC Comics. This one I thought was interesting in just the plot line alone. I'm probably not going to pick this up, but for those of you who are Buffy fans, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Spike number 1 from Dark Horse. The plot is that Spike goes on his own adventures flying a steampunk starship filled with alien cockroaches.
And pretentious bastards.
A steampunk starship filled with alien cockroaches flying to the dark side of the moon.
Fucking hoity-toity cockroaches.
I'm just like, I don't know if Joss Whedon has anything to do with that story, but that's going to be interesting. Burt Ward, Boy Wonder, number 2 from Blue Water Comics. I'm fascinated with Blue Water Comics right now.
Yeah.
This is Burt Ward travels back in time to fight a futuristic redcoat with a robot army during the Revolutionary War. That's about as good as the Spike flying a steampunk starship to the dark side of the moon. I think I just picked these based on how ridiculous they are.
These people have just been doing way too many drugs.
This is like, oh, okay, well, what can we do with Burt Ward? We're going to make him a time traveler, too, and put him in the Revolutionary War.
He's now a Time Lord.
This one I thought was really interesting, and it's another one from Blue Water Comics. It's Logan's Run Solo number 1. This is a continuation from the original Logan's Run movie.
Cool. I've never seen the Logan's Run movie, but I know y'all have told me about it.
I actually really dig it. Well, you know I have like a weird fascination with like 60s and 70s like sci-fi stuff. So I was a big fan of Logan's Run, and especially like since it was shot in Dallas-Fort Worth, like it's fun to like try to pick out where things were shot at. So especially when they're going through their water treatment,
gardens.
yeah, and it's the water gardens from Fort Worth, but it's their water treatment plant, and it's cool because when you're watching it, you're really like, man, I know the convention center's like right there, and you watch the matte painting shake a little bit, and you're like, all right, cool. I know. So, but yeah, the plot of that one is an aged and dying Logan finds himself at odds with the the deep sleep operations from his youth. So if you're familiar with the Logan's Run plot, then this will make sense to you. If you have no idea, then you're probably not going to know. It's basically, like, do you know the plot of Logan's Run?
He's. I do know it, but I can't summarize it right now because I do remember y'all telling me about it and what it was about. But it's like,
the idea is it's in the future.
Once you reach a certain age, they kill you or whatever, right?
Yeah, you go into the light or something like that. And so he is when you first start the movie, he's an enforcer to make sure that people are going to do this. And so then he's like 29. I think it's when you turn 30. Then you have to go into the light or something. You have a crystal that lights up on your hand, and so he leaves and escapes. And I'm kind of interested to see what they mean to do with the story because I don't know. It just sounds interesting to me. But that's it for New Comic Wednesday. Sorry for droning on there, folks. But what kind of news do you have for us? You have
okay. This is from IGN. Yes,
and it's Dave with Star Wars news. Yeah. You got to leave me some room to edit.
Sorry, dude, my bad. Anywho, from IGN, this is kind of old news, but there's no new news because expect a bunch of cool stuff coming out of Celebration. From IGN, Star Wars The Old Republic goes free to play this fall, and for those who opt for free to play will have access to all 8 character classes and will be able to level their character to the current cap of 50.
But you still can't play it if you're on a Mac.
They don't like you. Some content will be restricted and only attainable through the $14.99 monthly subscription fee, or by using an upcoming in-game currency called cartel coins. Subscribers will also get a monthly allotment of cartel coins as well. Paid content is said to include new features and unlimited access. While free players can access all the story content, they have to pay to access anything new. You get new bank slots. I'm sorry. Jeez, I completely fouled that up. But free players will have to pay for new bank slots. Get unlimited plays.
We actually do have a viewer, so you're fucking up live.
Right.
Hey, thanks for watching, whoever's watching.
Right. See me just bumble all over my word. I can't read my own handwriting is what it is. I got a neat new little... It's glaring. It's a little diary that I bought, and I was like, I'll use this for the show. But it's for paid players. You get unlimited plays in PvP Warzone. Players that only play for free will be able to jump into Warzones weekly, but only for a few times before they're locked out. So, if you want to play in PvP Unlimited, pay for the subscription. If you want to get all access to all the new content, pay for the subscription. Because I can almost guarantee you that these coins that you're going to need to unlock this stuff is going to be around $14.99. So, I don't know. That you could just play till you cap out your character, finish all the storyline, and then pay for like the monthly subscription for a little while, or get your cartel coins and then buy that stuff. I don't know. It just depends. I still have my subscription, but I don't play, and it's nothing against the game. It's just I don't have time for it. It just takes so long to do anything. And
you could take that money and dump it into Dollar Shave Club and get yourself some razors each week.
Right. I do kind of need it, so.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in a couple days, so.
Well.
I'm getting fuzzy.
Right. I don't have much on my face that I shave, anyways. I pretty much shave my one leg. I do have 2 legs. But I
only shave the third one.
But I shaved my tattooed leg, so that way my Star Wars tattoo is nice and beautiful all the time. Yes, I need to put pictures up of that sometime. But
yeah,
well,
we can get that done.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me for Star Wars news, sir.
So tech news. Right now, everybody's just, what's with the Apple shit? What's with the I've already talked about it. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I fully believe that the iPad Mini will be coming out. iPhone 5, we'll know in the next month. So, unless you're that, like, seriously, if you're that, like, Apple crazy, then just go to Mac Rumors and look up their shit. Because I'm not talking about it right now.
Motherfucker.
My ninjas!
Oh, shit.
But what I am going to talk about is Super Mario Brothers crossover creator Jay Pavlina has started a Kickstarter for his own new video game called Super Retro Squad. Now, this is going to be another 2D retro type platformer game based off of like the old school Nintendo games, and they're going to be characters that are inspired by the classic NES games. So he doesn't have like Mario and Luigi; they're not plumbers, but he's got these two German brothers.
Are they ninjas?
That no, that
Are they Juggalos?
He'll have to come up with a Juggalo Mario skin
Right.
or something. No, he's got these like two German like cave like coal miners. Basically, he's taking all these characters and making them very, very close to Nintendo characters, but they're not quite. And you'll be able to like do team ups and all sorts of stuff for it. But the game will be released on several platforms, including PC, Mac, and the new Kickstarter-supported Ouya. What are you doing?
Stretching my back, dude.
I just want to like have a narration for like the penguins. You're just like,
Well, I gotta lean over so far just to get to the damn microphone. My back's hurting, man. So I was stretching out some, man.
But if you haven't checked out, so they're going to have it supported for the new Ouya system, which I don't know if I've talked about on the show. I know I've talked about Ouya, but Ouya is a new video game system that'll be coming out that's Flash based. So stuff will be in the cloud, but it's going to be like maybe $100, but you're going to have access to all these different video games that, you know, consoles that. The problem with consoles, you get these exclusives, and it's so difficult for developers to build for these games. So they've developed this console, and the console itself actually works as the developer tool as well. So you get, when you buy the console, it's also a developer kit. So developers can make games and put whatever kind of game they want on the system. Every game will have at least a 30-minute free trial on it. So you can play whatever game you want and try it out for 30 minutes before you decide you want to buy it.
That's cool.
On Live, the streaming gaming system, or the streaming gaming provider, is already signed on with Ouya.
I heard they're doing layoffs. On Live? I just read that yesterday whenever I was looking for DSFU.
I don't know.
But, I mean, they said don't worry about the company that is still going to be there, but I guess they were overstaffed or something like that and did layoffs.
I don't think On Live has taken off yet.
Yeah.
I think when you're going to really see the competition is when GameStop goes to streaming.
Okay.
Because GameStop is working on doing that right now as well. Not many people know that, by the way. That might be something you're getting just at Raddcast.
Ooh. Raddcast exclusive.
Exactly. Well, this is a Raddcast exclusive as well.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look that up. I went and found this story and I wrote it myself.
Made it up myself.
I made it up. I made it up myself. Now, if you want to find out more, if you haven't played Super Mario Brothers Crossover 2.0 is out right now. It's super fun. If you've loved the old NES games and you want to play a game that's really cool, it's a bunch of characters from other video games like Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, Mega Man, the dudes from Contra.
Cool.
Fucking the little Master Blaster car.
I don't think I ever played Master Blaster.
Dude, Master Blaster was awesome. Like, it was a side-scrolling game, and then you drove this car, and you got little power-ups for the car, and it would go up walls and up ceilings and
that's
fly
cool.
across stuff, and it would go underwater. And then there was these other missions where you had to get out of the car, go into this tunnel, and then you had to go like shoot the bosses. So you did boss battles out of the car, and then you drove throughout the level to get your car powered up.
That's badass.
Sophia the Third was the name of the car. But yeah, that was an awesome game. But anyway, if you want to play these games, go to explodingrabbit.com and definitely check out Super Mario Brothers Crossover 2.0. And if you're interested, man, the Super Retro Squad's only going to be like maybe $10-15 when it's out. But the Kickstarter actually just ended a couple days ago. I had this written before the Kickstarter had stopped, but
damn it!
But they were like, there's also going to be a documentary on them making this game and everything. So if you're a fan of Super Mario Brothers, if you're a fan of old '80s NES games, definitely check out Super Mario Brothers Crossover at Exploding Rabbit. And this is one of those things I think that people should support. So check out Super Retro Squad or see whatever they can do to see what you can do to help out with it. But that's it for tech news.
Awesome. So I believe that's going to do it for this show then. So
that will do it for the show, unless there's something else you want to talk about.
I have nothing except for if you're going to Celebration, find me at Celebration, dude. We'll hang out. Swap Star Wars stories or something like that. I'll try to actually use my Twitter for a change or something like that, or I'll post on the Raddcast Facebook, and I guess our Facebook feeds our Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I did all the work, man. I chained everything together, so all you have to
Yeah.
do is just one feed, and it goes out to everywhere.
Awesome. So yeah, man, if somebody out there that's listening to this or watching this and wants to meet up at Celebration 6, I'm down, dude. We'll drink a beer or something like that.
You should talk to Steven Stanton.
I plan on it. I plan on talking to quite a few people.
Yeah, I'll have to teach you some things.
Okay.
Some tech stuff that you already have.
Well, we got to cram it in tomorrow because I leave the day after on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes. So, anywho, again, thanks for watching our one viewer that stopped by. I don't know. Do you want to run down our crap real fast? Facebook, Twitter stuff? It's been a while since we actually recorded a show because the last one was at...
Well, we've done... most of the stuff we've done has been like outside shows. So,
Yeah.
You can go visit us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Raddcast, RADDCAST. Visit us on Twitter at twitter.com/Raddcastshow. If you want to email us at theshow@raddcast.com. And that's going to do it.
Awesome. With that being said, good night, goodbye, we love you, and keep the dream alive.
Good night, Internet.